Spawning down in the bottom left-hand corner, we have our yellow Protoss from Silicon Sports. It is Pezz. Would you like to introduce our Zerg Patrol?
Yep, so up in the top left corner we have representing X5.NXZ.
Alright.
I think he's 17 now. 17-year-old Zerg. So talented.
Yeah, very. And I've seen him at a few live events as well. I've seen him at ACL Brisbane and a couple of the little land smash tournaments in Brisbane as well. So he plays very well at those events.
Yeah, his ACL Brisbane run was insane. I don't know if you've seen that GIF from him where he
where he gets excited. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Chad, please link that if you have it.
Yep. Okay, so Zerg vs Protoss on Frost. We don't have cross positions for NXZ, so I mean he does have the Overlord in the right position to find him very quickly as well, though.
Yeah, I think these are really good spawn positions for both players. Like, I don't think either player is going to be unhappy about this. Pezz obviously doesn't want cross position.
Yeah.
And NXZ gets the early scout, so he's going to be comfortable in seeing what Pezz does. I feel like the reason this map is so good for Zerg is because 3 hatch before pool is like, there's nothing you can do to stop it. If you open for a forge first, you run the risk of not finding the hatches early enough to cannon. And even if you do find them early, they can just expand elsewhere on the map because there's so many places. Yeah, and the toss... Oh.
Yeah, and Nexus first coming out of Pezz this time.
Yeah, I really like this. This is like the one way you can nullify the advantage of 3 hatch. So, really good build order guessing there from Pezz. Yeah,
and it looks like we're going to see that 3 hatch before pull here from NXZ anyway. He's sending out that drone now from the main and is moving down in position.
Yeah. There's really not much reason to go for not 3 hatch on this map, as I was saying. But I'm really curious to see why he's putting that expansion close to Pezz.
We saw that from Demi Love and Frost as well against Terran, especially when Terran starts those like siege pushes.
Yeah, that's a bit risky, I think. Pezz might see this and go all in because the walking distance is a lot shorter.
Yep. I mean, he's sending this probe out and around. I'm not sure where it was going there. He just poked out into the watchtower and had a bit of a look. But he's coming back now, though. There is no Overlord here to spot this probe if he does get a little bit fancy. But there's nothing really for Pezz to throw down there anyway.
Yeah, Pezz is actually going to go in and see that NXZ's taken 1 gas. Oh, he's not going to check. Did you see that gas? No, he didn't check. So I've spoken to a lot with Pezz about how to react against 3 hatch, and we're both of the opinion that if you open early gas with 3 hatch, you just don't have the minerals to hold an early attack. So I thought he was going to scout that then and then maybe go 4-gate pressure, but it looks like he doesn't care and he's just going to do a maybe safe versus everything or all-in versus everything kind of build. Yeah,
and we're just basically seeing Pezz right now just probing up, getting his cybernetics core to complete there and take his mothership core, his whatever, sorry, the warp gate, that's what I'm looking for. And yeah, just basically tech up and yeah, we'll see if he does try and go for that all-in. I mean, he's still just sitting on those 2 gases right now in the main, and I'm not sure the timing when they usually do get their 2 gases at their natural anyway, so
I think it'll be quite a bit longer unless he's going for like something really like 3 Stargate heavy or something. You need to saturate the minerals first.
Yep.
I really like NXZ's position though in this game. Getting away with that early speed as well as 3 hatches is like one of the greediest things you can do, if not the greediest thing you can do.
Yeah, so especially he's going to be able to shut down any probe that tries to move out into the map and try and find those piles, of course, and that's what he's doing now with a couple of lings.
Yeah, definitely. He's going to be feeling really safe and comfortable. He's making actually 6 more lings. I guess these are safety lings in case there is a pressure coming.
Yeah, he's got Yep, sorry.
Pezz just actually took like a really early third, 6-minute third.
Wow.
If NXZ scouts this and makes a bunch of lings, then this game is over. This is one of the advantages of that early speed.
Yeah, and nothing really... actually, there's an Overlord down there, but he's coming in and having a look. But he is pulling it back, though. And it might just see this third. I mean, it is moving down into that little gap, but will he see that third base?
Yeah, he's making 16 lings. He must know.
Yeah.
Wow.
Have a quick look down here. No, he hasn't seen it, but he must have suspected something anyway. I suppose there's not really anything going on here for Pezz right now at the about 6.5 minute mark. He doesn't really see any tech coming down, except from the warp gate. Yeah.
Oh, maybe he doesn't know. He's actually going for the natural, so it looks like he's going to bust the natural with Lings. And this could be disastrous for NXZ if he doesn't kill him with this move.
Yeah, yeah, especially with that Nexus coming down. He's being pushed away, and he's going to move down to the third base, and he's going to find it straight away. And this is going to be devastating here for Pezz. There's no units hit for him to defend. The Nexus is going to finish. Everything gets cancelled. He has to bust out of there very quickly, and now he's got no tech to really back up onto.
Yeah, this is a really bad position for Pezz. Really nice scouting there from NXZ, actually checking down the base when his all-in failed. Maybe he did know that that was there, and he just thought he may as well attack the natural because that third's going to die anyway. So
yeah. He's going to try again, but he just loses a couple of wings there to the cannon, Nexus cannon and the Zealot. Not really too much.
And
but,
NXZ's
yeah,
still taking 4th.
Yeah, he feels confident now. He feels he's pretty safe to take that 4th. I mean, he really kind of is right now, and the tech is only just really being thrown down by Pezz here at 8 minutes. He's got his Twilight Council coming down. He's finally got a Robo coming down, and more gates being tacked on, actually, here from Pezz to try and get himself back into this game.
Yeah, I'm not quite sure what Pezz can do in this position. This is disastrous. He's behind on tech, economy, and army size right now, so he's going to need to pull a miracle to come back in this, but really nice play from NXZ, getting himself into this position.
Yeah, and he spots all the gateways finishing up as well, so did you see the Twilight Council? He does see it, and he sees it being chrono boosted, so he knows the blink's coming.
Yeah, at this point, as a Zerg, all you need to do is just be like, okay, well, I'm going to make some Roach Hydra and shut down your attack.
Yeah, the Hallucinated Phoenix gets in, he sees what's coming basically, he sees a Roach Warren, he saw an Evolution Chamber researching as well. So he knows he's in a little bit of a spot right now as the Ling's getting into position down here, waiting for those Roaches.
Yeah, and Pezz is actually going to try and take a third. I think this is the right idea. If he goes for an all-in now, NXZ is just going to have way too many units, so he needs to be cost efficient later in the game, maybe take some really good engagements with Force Field to get himself back into it. So this is a nice decision from Pezz, but it looks like NXZ is making the units to punish this third, so
yeah, he's probably just waiting for that timing, of course, as well. He's got the Roach speed as well as the +1 missile on the way. And there is an observer just moving around, so he does see the army kind of moving down towards his base right now. And there is... Did the next cannon just get thrown down? No, okay, he's throwing down some gateways down his third.
Yeah, he's going to have so many more units than Pezz here. He actually gets a couple Lings behind the wall. Interesting. Yeah,
but they do get picked off there, and he's going to try... He jumps on top of this army. There's not many Zealots at the front. There's sentries just kind of tanking the front there right now. And now the Roach is going to join the fight. He doesn't really have enough with him right now, but the Roach speed is getting nearing to completion as more and more Roaches start making their way across the map. +1 and missile attack is getting very close to finishing as well. That's about another 30 seconds off, but it will be devastating when it does hit. He's going to take down this cannon, though, defending the third base, and he pushes forward. The force fields here from Pezz are pretty nice, especially with the SimCity that Zori made himself, and now this 4th base, so our 3rd base is under siege. It is going to go down. No cancel on that. 400 minerals goodbye for Pezz.
Yeah, Blink just finished then too. Really unfortunate timing, or really nice timing there from NXZ, hitting just before the Blink hit. And Pezz still doesn't have a 3rd base, and he's up against 4 base Zerg. Yeah,
NXZ getting himself a little bit of supply cap, though, as his Spire starts to come down and getting a few more Lings out. Probably, yeah, the supply cap not helping him at all, but he is still so much far ahead than Pezz, as we can see. The unit count, there's mostly Stalkers, there's not really any Zealots in there. He does have Blink, though. The +1 missile attack is done for our Zerg player. There is a +2 attack almost finished, though, for Protoss. He does have an Immortal out with his army as well now.
Yeah, the one issue for NXZ here is he's kind of stuck on a bad unit composition. Roach Ling gets really, really ineffective really quickly. So he needs to transition into something, and it looks like his choice is the Muta, but he's actually losing a lot of Roaches here. Yeah, and the aggressive Blink forward there by Pezz trying to pick off a couple of Roaches at the back there, and he does get a couple, but the Ling's trying to poke in once again, but there's still just so many units here at the natural, he can't break through. And he maybe need to send the Lings down to the 3rd and put the Roaches into the natural, but he's engaging on that army once again with kind of a lackluster composition here with just Roaches. The Lings aren't doing anything at all, and the Roaches are starting to just fall. And he's actually making 10 Mutalisks though, so this kind of attack is really just to kill as many Stalkers as he can. And Pezz is chasing. I'm not sure if this is a good idea with that many Lings out, but...
Actually, the War Prism looked like it tried to dive into the natural there, but it is getting pushed away by a Queen.
If these Mutas hit Pezz like around... I think 15 is the right number, and he does have 15 making, just completely off guard, then I don't think Pezz can do this. Like, I don't think he can handle it, because Stalkers are actually really bad against Mutalisks. Yeah, he does have Blink, though, which is an advantage, and he does have +2 on the Stalkers, but I'm not sure that he has enough. And this Roach Ling attack is going to go at the 3rd, while the Muta's going to the natural, and this could be a death blow from NXZ.
He's got a massive army with him right now. He's up by about 60 supply. He's going to move in, but he's in a good position here, Pezz, that he does push it away for now, but the Mutas in the natural right now, ravaging the Lions. He also takes down the cannon at the front, so now he can sneak the Lings in. There's no units defending that. The Mothership Core going to get picked off as well. The Nexus Cannon is starting to pick away at the Mutas, but he is able to move out very, very quickly. Only 3 Stalkers here in the main. They do have to blink away. He's moving in once again. Here come the units of NXZ. He floods the natural with a ton of Lings. The Roaches are going to pull out though, maybe swing around to that third base, but the Mutas on top of everything they need to right now, taking down the pylons, powering everything right now. He's about to lose all those gateways in the main, and he does only stop. His Stalker Cannon is going to start to dwindle very quickly as he won't be able to resupply him. And now the Mutas on top, and the Lings on top of those Stalkers, but the blink is actually pretty good here from Pezz, keeping a lot of those Stalkers alive.
Wow.
But he swings around to the third base, and there's nothing down here to defend right now, and he may just lose this as NXZ regathers another army coming in.
Both players are playing so wonderful right now. Pezz held on, I don't even know how. He lost his gateways and had half the army supply, but manages to hold on, and NXZ's still just picking him apart slowly, patiently using this aggression to just make Pezz make mistakes. He loses a third here, he depowers his gateways there, and eventually he's going to overwhelm him. I think that might be the moment. Yeah,
it looks like this is the last stand here from Pezz. He's trying the best he can. He's got the Guardian Shields coming out from every direction. The Blink Micro is still once again very good here from Pezz, and he pushes NXZ back once again.
I'm not sure. I think NXZ could have overwhelmed in there. This is I'd be worried a bit if I was NXZ here. You'd be thinking, why won't you die? Like, I've been on 4 bases, you've been on 2 basically, and I can't kill you.
And he's going into defensive mode now. Like, he's throwing down Spine Crawlers at his third. He's getting a little bit worried here, NXZ.
Yeah, I still think this is checkmate for NXZ. It's just a matter of time. Pezz is just fighting like a really good fight here. Kill some more Mulists, but I just think he's out of Stalkers.
Yeah, and he's actually fighting these Stalkers head on right now. There's actually not enough Stalkers for him to defend against, and now here we go. He should send the Lings down here as well, but he's just going to completely focus with just the Mutas himself. And he does need to get out of there though before he loses too much. The Guardian Shield is proving a lot of tank there for those Stalkers. And there we go, the Mutas get pushed away again, but Pezz, that's just enough. That's just too much.
So well played then from both players.